What's good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new reaction video. This time we got something that you don't typically see off my channel. You guys know me. When it comes to reactions, I only do it for like movie trailers, game trailers, anime trailers, or like E3 press conferences, or the Game Awards. Shit that typically goes in line with what with my channel. What it typically goes with my channel. I don't do straight up YouTube videos. Not unless it serves as some sort. There's in very few search ads I will do normally. Like when Super Eye Patch Wolf did his first video on pro wrestling, I was like, ooh, because I loved the dude's content, loved his videos. So when I found he did a video on wrestling, I was like, this I gotta watch. So you had that, and then of course, and so you had all that. So this is another one of those cases because I love Tegan Nox. I love her. Love her as a wrestler. I love her ring gear. Her accent, I love her accent. She's super cute. And you guys know I love Captain Marvel, the character, the film, not so much. You guys know I love her comics and all that shit. So yeah, man. That's why. And so when I heard the news, actually, because Brie Larson, when her first video dropped, I believe she mentioned what, like the end of it, like what people do you want me to work, like collab with. I was, of course, me, and I don't know if my best friend Eli Moore did the same thing, but I was, I started just shilling for Tegan Nox because I love her. And I wanted to see her meet Brie Larson because the movie meant a lot for her. She loves the character. I just wanted to see for myself, So here we are. It finally happened. I actually saw this off the NXT Twitter account yesterday when this happened. And when I got super excited, I sent this to Eli, and I was like, "Hey man, finally getting it. Tegan, it's gonna be Brie Larson." So originally, I actually started watching some of this video, and then I was like, "Should I do a reaction to it?" Then I did. Found out the audio from my mic wasn't recording, so I had to go back again and restart the video all over again. So we are back, guys. Anyway, enough of me rambling. Let's just jump right in, cause I'm excited to see I'm excited to see what's going to, what they're going to discuss, and all that shit, what's going to go down in this video. So let's just jump right in, man.
Recording. Okay, cool. Well, I guess first we should just say hi.
Hello. Hi. It's nice to meet you. This is, like I said earlier, it's very crazy.
It feels apropos that you would be the first person that I'm training with in my Captain Marvel gym.
It's the coolest gym. It's one to be jealous of. That's what I want mine to be like when I move next week.
I'll give you all the hot tips. I'll let you know what's working.
Please do.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And the other thing that is kind of interesting is just that both of us have been working with lack of availability with our knees at times. Yeah. That's the gentle way I'm putting it for myself.
Yeah, and so that cannot catch a fucking break with her knees. My
to
God.
Be also working with our bodies, learning how to heal them, and be expressive and find joy and love and forgiveness for them.
Exactly.
While we're growing.
Yeah, and I'm glad this is another reason it's upper body because my legs are toast from physical therapy yesterday.
Me too.
Dead.
Cool. Well, great. Well, this is awesome, and lead me through it. I'm here for whatever you have in store.
Okay, so let's do some mobility. It's just simple pec leans. I don't know if you've done those before, but basically you're going to put your arms kind of shoulder width apart and then lean to the right and get a good stretch in your left pec.
I think I'm doing this right. It feels right. How many hours do you train?
In ring, we do about 2 to 3. Well, before the world shut down, we do 3 hours a day. And then we used to have shows Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all over Florida and sometimes all over America. It's like, I guess, with you and acting, when you do something you love, you sacrifice so much. So as much as my body hurts, it feels great as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So when I watched Captain Marvel for the first time and probably the millionth time after that, I noticed a lot of wrestling moves.
Which I didn't even notice. I've seen the movie twice and I haven't picked up on any of it. So looks like I'll rewatch a third time to find which one
How'd you find that?
Because
I love it.
I did not see any. I did not catch
After
any.
the movie was done, I kept up with it, and I would go to the gym and spar for hours.
And I saw some stuff in there. I was like, I know people that do that one. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is seated face pulls. It's just gonna sit in your butt and then put the band on the soles of your feet. And then kind of spread your legs apart a bit and then just pull the band to your face. You can feel your back pinching again. We're gonna do 15 of these too.
I heard also, do you have like a figure, like an action figure?
Yeah, it just came out and that's ridiculous.
That's so cool. Isn't that so cool when that happens?
I didn't even know I was getting one until the assembly line, like, hey, this is coming out. So I was like, wait, what's happening? I've got an action figure? What? So it was cool giving it to my nephew for Christmas. I was like, hey, guess what I've got? What was it like putting on the Captain Marvel suit for the first time?
It was really surreal. It's armor.
Yeah.
It's a really complex thing, and it required, I used to know the exact number. It's around like 40. It takes about 40 people, I think, to make one of those suits. You know, there's someone who would like was just like the specialist on the arms, and one was just the specialist on the legs, and then you have the custom boots and the helmet. And so it was really surreal. And I think what made it even weirder was I had that costume. We started working on the costume probably a year before I ever wore it, because they didn't know how they were going to construct it. So it was many hours, many fittings, and I couldn't take a photo. I couldn't tell anyone about it, because a lot of it was like we were starting on the costume. I think it might have even been before anyone even knew I was Captain Marvel. So there was it was all very private, and because I was so scared to spoil things, I deleted it a lot from my brain. But it was really cool. It's still cool.
Yeah. I can imagine. My God. Like even putting on my wrestling gear, which is like based off Captain Marvel, I'm like, I feel great right now.
Yeah, I saw.
Cool.
I fucking love Tegan.
Yeah, you have like a free one, so cool. And you have the Captain Marvel one, right?
I have the entire suit color changing scene.
Oh yeah, I saw you also have the one that's like the black with the rainbow from.
Yep.
That's so cool.
That was one of my personal favorites. My personal favorite
Oh,
is Tegan's ring gear.
Yeah, I've got them all, and then like when I got to the end of the
gold,
scene, I was like,
scheme, the traditional one.
I guess now I gotta pick my own color.
Neon one,
I to pick my own color. Okay,
Tegan
now we're
Nox
actually getting into the proper workout.
That was just kind of takeover war case.
I'm already sweating. So what we're gonna do is gonna be 3 exercises, pretty much straight after each other. So we're gonna do 8 front circles, and then 8 back circles, and then 8 half top raises. So you're not gonna go all the way down. Just from there up to your shoulders.
Yep.
And then that's the first one.
So I got my 5s.
It's just going to do 8 forward circles. They don't have to be big, just like nice little, and then 8 back. Be like the half, so they're way worse than full reps. Oh, jeepers. Heavens.
You have the nicest, like, cursing I've ever heard. Jeepers and heavens.
I'm trying really hard right now to be PG, because usually it's not like that. Okay, so the next one is the glute bridges, so you're just going to pick your arse up off the floor.
There we go. To see.
Just press up.
I better not be getting claimed for this music!
Okay, I think I did that right. Felt good.
Probably.
Hey, yo, she rocking
I'm
Jordans?
say yes.
Cool.
Brie Larson?
I forgot last time and say yes. You did
see you,
them
Brie
right.
Larson.
Thank you.
Has there been a fan interaction with you that has really stuck out?
Yes.
Anything that you've done?
Yes. Some I just like don't want to share because it was like very personal. People having very personal things with the movie that I won't share. But one that really, really got me was this little boy who he was getting bullied because he carried a Captain Marvel lunchbox to school. But he said it really like it was fine. He was like, yeah, you know, I get bullied because I carry a Captain Marvel lunchbox to school, but I don't care. And actually, I met this girl who carries a Star Wars lunchbox to school, and people were making fun of her because they were like, Star Wars is for boys, and they made fun of me because they were like, Captain Marvel is for girls. And I stood up for her, and we're friends now, and I think it's cool that we have our lunchboxes.
That's so awesome, but weird. Who gives people shit about Star Wars?
I would just say, like, to that end, the thing that has
Star Wars, mate.
Just like broken my heart open the most has been how many different kinds of people respond to Carol. That it's like kind of exactly like seeing you wrestle with the star was like why I chose to do the movie. Is I was like, I want to work really hard to create a symbol that other people can take and wear and feel power in. Like that was it. It wasn't about, you know, me. It's just about her and like that star and what that means. And so it's cool to see that actually be that.
Definitely. The power of Captain Marvel certainly helped me come out to my fans as like bisexual, and like if it wasn't for Captain Marvel, I feel like, and yourself especially, like with all the work that you do outside of Captain Marvel, there was no way would I have the power to come out to people as with my sexual orientation and my mental health, you know. So thank you so much for being you and doing Captain Marvel, I guess.
You're making me cry.
Oh, don't cry. Okay.
Yeah, my good thing I mentioned. Good thing I reacted to this.
Okay, so next one is seated overhead press. So you're going to want to sit with your legs kind of apart and keep your core nice and strong. And you're just going to keep the weights there and just push them up and then squeeze at the top. Then you're going to do 8 of those as well. So the next one is an isodynamic row. So you're just going to bend over and you're going to pull the weights up. One up once you row it, and then just row with the one arm 5 to 8 reps and then switch.
Have you ever gotten to like work out with one of your wrestling heroes, like someone that you really admire?
No, this is the first time I've ever like done something active with someone that I really look up to. Like I've talked to Molly Holly once and I sobbed because they kind of sprung it on me without me knowing that it was happening. Turn around, I just see Molly Holly behind me. I'm still on crutches, so I start to crutch away. I'm like, nope. She's like, oh, come back. And then I'm just sobbing. She starts crying. I'm like, don't cry, because I will cry. It's a cool thing. I need to stop.
Dakota was
that was really cool.
I'm surprised Tegan isn't solid right now. Maybe she wasn't when they weren't recording.
Was there ever a time throughout your entire career, or even leading up to where you are now, where you thought that you weren't going to succeed and you weren't going to be able to do what you do now?
Oh my gosh, yeah, like the whole time. It's something that I haven't really heard people talk that much about, but the idea, I'm sure you can relate to this in some way, of like having a dream. Like what we do is sort of like winning the lottery, you know, getting to do what we do is it's so rare. Even if you want it, it's like then the opportunity has to meet you in that way. And it felt really scary because it was like I passed up going to college because I felt really strongly about what I wanted to do and it really scared me. But I still get down on myself. I like had a weird couple of hours yesterday where I felt really like bummed yesterday, where I was just like, I haven't accomplished what I want to accomplish, and like I haven't worked with the like all the directors that I want to work with or all the actors that I want to work with. It's like I'm not immune to it either. Like, yeah, success is so weird in that way. It's because like you get it and you get the feeling, but it doesn't last that long. It's like it's like food. It's like it tastes good and then it's gone. So it's like
it's crazy to like struggling to maybe pay rent this month and then finally all your hard work pays off to do what you love doing for the rest of your life, hopefully.
It's crazy. I mean, I feel like so much generosity. Like I want to give so much back because I'm just like constantly like, thank you. Yeah, it's a miracle.
Fact, this is only 2 of everything instead of the original 4. And this was what he considered an easy off day workout. It's like, this is not easy or off day.
No. Thank you so much. I mean, I do feel good. I feel good even though it was hard.
It's the good kind of pain.
Yeah.
I might regret her in the morning. I know I will when I'm trying to jump.
I'm so grateful that our paths crossed in
finally.
This way and that we're able to do this, and just thank you. Thanks for taking the Captain Marvel symbol and like making it beyond what I could have ever imagined.
Thank you for doing this and taking time out of, you know, your busy day and schedule. This is, like I said earlier, this is not something I ever would have envisioned happening. I generally cannot thank you enough for everything that you've done for everyone, and especially myself. Like I would never have the confidence I do now without Captain Marvel and yourself. Like, but yeah, thank you so much for everything you've ever done as yourself, not just Captain Marvel, but as Brie Larson. Yeah, it means a lot to me.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks for paying it forward to whatever like inspiration you've gotten for me to take that and to like use it for yourself, and then also pay it forward. Let's like continue that energy, reverberate it out, and just like more goodness and like owning of ourselves and believing in ourselves and recognizing that we have nothing to prove.
Exactly.
Well. Well, that was great. It was nice. It was actually kind of interesting seeing some of that. You know, although I'm sure the Star Wars one is going to field all the SJW fake fans, start be like, "Oh, look, see, the Star Wars fandom is toxic," and all this shit. Which, to be fair, Star Wars fans can be very toxic. To be fair, but come on now. But I still don't get like how people are giving people shit over Star Wars. It's fucking Star Wars, man. Like this ain't the '70s anymore. But yeah, man, this was a fun video to watch. I really enjoyed it. I love Tegan Nox. I wish her nothing but hopefully speedy recovery and all that shit. You know, she comes back to NXT and all that shit because I love her. Because I love her wrestling work and I love her gear. She's great in the ring. Was really digging her feud with Dakota Kai and all that shit when you know they were feuding. And what was it? Takeover Portland when they had that street fight. That was amazing. Yeah, man. This was really fun. This was really nice. I really enjoyed watching this. You know, nice seeing some insight on both Tegan and you know Brie Larson, all that shit. And it was a nice little fun, wholesome little video to watch. So, yeah, man. Don't really got much more to say than that. And anyway, guys. So, yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you like, if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you feel like it. Links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.